My scars tell a story of feeling like a failure.
My scars tell the story of child abuse.
My scars tell the story of forgiveness.
My scars tell a story of shame and fear.
My scars tell the story of fear for my family.
My scars tell the story of a 15-year physical and emotional battle with colon cancer.
My scars tell the story of betrayal.
My scars tell the story of being abused by my father.
Our scars tell the story of the loss of our dad 11 years ago.
My scars tell the story of a childhood filled with abuse.
My scars tell the story of shame.
My scars tell the story of abuse, rape, abortion, and self-loathing.
A struggle with infertility tested my relationship with my husband, our friends and family, and with God. Last fall, a trusted mentor told me that I needed to learn to be a daughter before I could be a mother. God has changed my life in the past 9 months. I have finally learned to see myself as He sees me. I am not a failure. I have learned to release the baggage of my abusive upbringing, and a few months ago, I got pregnant.
My earliest memories are when I was 3, and the CPS worker came to take a picture of the black eye my dad had given me. The physical, emotional, and mental abuse continued, but the workers never removed my sisters and I from the home. Instead of passing my scars on, through my relationship with Christ, I learned how to show my children and foster children how precious they are to God, my husband, and myself.
I was molested at age 9 by a male relative. My son died July 2nd, 1991, and my mother didn't come to my son's funeral. I asked God to give me the ability to forgive my mother and my molester, and He did it.
In 2006, I made some really dumb choices and took money from my employer. I was arrested, charged with a felony theft, and spent 6 months in jail, feeling very ashamed, scared, and alone. I looked deep inside myself, and I didn't like what I saw. I was sure Christ didn't like me either. I had nowhere else to go but to look up and beg for forgiveness. I know Christ has forgiven me, as well as the people I wronged, and also my family. I just have a hard time forgiving myself.
After I watched as a friend died and her husband and children said goodbye, a seed of fear for my own family was planted. This fear intensified as others I knew began to experience loss. The vision of life without my family and my family's life without me was paralyzing. In my faith, I had to grasp that my family is not my own. They are the Lord's.
I grew up in a home where my mom and dad openly used drugs and alcohol in front of my brother and I. And then when I was old enough to leave home, I did. I was excited, but then everything was smashed when I was diagnosed with colon cancer. I thought it was all over for me, and then my family wasn't there. Thankfully, God brought my wife, Amy, into my life, and she helped me accept Christ.
Most of my life I've been abused, but the psychological abuse left the deepest wounds. The people who were supposed to protect me only ignored what happened. My grandfather recently told me that I've been prayed for since the day I was born, and it's the only reason I've been able to endure it.
I believed all of the ugly things that my father yelled at me. They caused me to really withdraw. And the night he sexually abused me just pushed me into seclusion. I wanted to die, and by my late teen years, I'd written many suicide letters. But God freed me from those lies. And like Psalm 23:3 says, He is restoring my soul.
I don't really remember anything that I did with my dad. I bet we would have had a lot of fun together.
Growing up without a dad has been a struggle. I don't know if I'll ever get over it.
I'll probably never understand why this had happened to me. Whenever I see a girl with her dad, I just wonder what I'm missing. As I became a teenager, I went to Rock Solid, and Pastor Bruce showed me what a father's love looks like, and it helped fill the holes in my heart.
Christ is helping me through each day, reminding me that I have a future to look forward to.
God has been with us every step of the way. I know He'll always be with us.
Before I was 2 years old, my parents had got divorced, and by the time I was 4, my dad remarried. And every time I did something wrong, my stepmom would hit me. Throughout my life, I let the fear of being loved and of being hurt keep me at a distance from others, including God. 2 years ago, I almost died, but God had other plans for me. I came to Christ's Place after a friend invited me, and God saved me from who I was.
I never told anybody about the sexual abuse when I was 7. When I hit puberty, I had a perverted view of sex, at times leaving me to deal with gender issues. In my heart, I blame God. It was out of loneliness, brokenness, and desperation that I came to Christ's Place. I finally saw Jesus for what he did. He started putting people in my life unlike any I'd ever met. I opened up to my Connect group, and God started doing the work of healing my scars.
I grew up in an abusive home, always trying to earn love and attention. In college, I was raped numerous times. Trying desperately to find love, I found myself in numerous abusive relationships, where I got pregnant 4 times. I had 2 abortions and 2 miscarriages. When my last relationship ended, I hated myself, and I didn't feel worthy of any love. And then my best friend brought me to Christ's Place. I gave my heart to Christ, and with it, that hole that I've been trying to fill all this time. And over the past 4 months, my entire life has been completely transformed. Through Christ's scars, I finally found the love that I've been searching for. And now he's using my scars to help reach others.
Christ's scars show me that I don't have to bear the pain alone, and the shame was never mine to begin with. God's love helped me let go of the bitterness, and I can't wait to see what he can accomplish with my scars.
My scars have shown me that people will sin and let me down, but Christ's scars are a reminder that he will always be there and never leave my side.
Christ's scars show me that I may never forget where I once was, but that I am able to be loved and that I can love others and I can do his will.
Christ's scars mean that he has taken my scars and healed them so that I can show love to children who have their own scars that need to be mended.
Christ's scars remind me that he loves my family even more than I. With him, the victory over fear will be won.
Shame told me I was the only one, but through Christ's scars, God has shown me that I'm not alone.
Christ's scars shows us what true love is, and it's perfect. When we experienced it, it changed everything.
Christ's scars shows me he never gives up on us, no matter what we've done.
Because of Jesus Christ's scars, my painful past never has to control me.
I am a daughter of God, and his scars show his love for me that I cannot wait to share with our child.
Christ's scars brought healing and restoration like I never thought possible.